Welcome back to The Final Pop. My name is Albert Ramirez.
And I'm Juan Jimenez, and we are going to be reviewing Joker 2, because I don't know how to say the rest of the name in French.
So we're not even going to try.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Describe this movie in 3 words for me.
Describe this movie. 3 words. Okay. Boring.
Okay.
Musical.
Okay.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
That's
Sure.
2 words. No, it was boring. It was upsetting. I mean, I was upset.
I was mostly upset.
Yeah.
I was mostly upset because, it wasn't recently that we just saw the movie.
Yeah.
The first movie, and then going back in and seeing this different format of a movie.
Right. Back to back, these movies would not make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't work.
And I think I told you earlier that I feel like this movie, it's forced. I can tell you this. This is a very forced movie. And this came up from the higher uppers.
Right.
And it's a movie that wasn't supposed to be made.
You think so?
No, because they say, oh, let's just extend it from the first movie. Because it was nothing new. It wasn't a full adventure. Right. It was just him, waiting for his court date.
Basically, yeah. And there was musicals between every little session.
Yeah, and again, we'll probably actually just touch on that topic of the musical, because that's the main thing. Everybody's
exactly. Everybody has a distaste for musicals.
Yeah,
and I think it's because it just kind of ruins a lot of movies. Now, there's some musicals that work.
Yeah,
one of our favorites,
The Greatest Showman.
Greatest Showman.
That was a good musical.
It was one of the best ones I've ever seen. I wasn't like annoyed by the singing, but this movie, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, in Spanish. Every moment that there was a singing part, I just rolled my eyes.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't want to hear Arthur Fletch fucking sing right now. I want to see him kill people.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but I want to see some action. And I knew what we were going into. I just didn't think it was gonna be such a letdown like it was.
Yeah.
So let's keep talking about the musical.
Yeah.
What do you got? I mean, you haven't answered. What are your 3 words for this movie?
Upsetting.
Okay.
Upsetting, let down.
Yep.
Ending. And we'll like you said, we'll come back to the ending.
Yep.
I have to make this clear though. I have nothing against Lady Gaga.
Right.
She's a great singer. I've seen her act in some other films as well.
Right.
She's not bad, but again, this came up from the higher uppers where they think like, oh, we have Lady Gaga, we have to make it a musical.
Yeah.
We have to. I'm like, no, you don't. We just let her be the actress. Let her play Harley Quinn. Right. And they just didn't feel like they didn't respect that. Like they just like, oh, singer, we'll make her sing. We'll make this a whole musical out of it. And I don't know. I have really mixed feelings about it.
Yeah. Like you said, I feel like this movie shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
It feels like we're in a diverted timeline.
Yeah.
Right now. And we're in one of those timelines where Joker has a 5 trilogy movie and it's all musicals and Harley Quinn's just.
And if anything, this could have been like a quick segment on a streaming service if they really, really wanted to milk this movie.
Yeah.
I feel like Warner Brothers destroyed Joker. They had a good movie, and just recently, they just were surpassed by Deadpool and Wolverine because it was the highest ranking R-rated movie.
That's right.
And I feel like they just said, you know what? They, plot twist. Spoilers. He dies at the end. They killed the Joker. They
literally killed the Joker. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said it. They killed Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah. They killed Joaquin.
And now they're replacing him with some other Joker dude.
That we saw him slice his...
Yeah. And that's it. And I'm like, that's not a good intro to a new Joker.
Yeah. And you're going to be hearing a lot about this ending throughout, like, just reviews and people in general.
Yeah, that's obviously the biggest spoiler in this movie is that, yes, Arthur dies. And that's the thing. Like, I don't necessarily feel like it was justified. I feel like it should have been a longer story with this guy because the first movie... a beautiful arc. We figured out why he has to laugh. Yeah. We figured out he's crazy and, he does something radical at the show, right? In this movie, like you said, it just felt like such a money grab. Yeah. And on top of that, musical, Lady Gaga.
They didn't have to.
It was just a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. This movie was a mess.
That's why I feel like they just destroyed it just because.
Just because.
Yeah. I mean, money grab, people are still going to go watch because, again, the first one was great. And then people are going to go see, what they're going to go see is a musical the Joker being stripped from his,
Yeah.
because he's no longer considered Joker. They even said it themselves.
He said it himself.
He said it himself.
Yeah.
I'm no longer Joker. I'm what's his
Arthur
name?
Fletch.
Arthur. I'm Arthur. And then we got a new Joker appear in the very last piece of the movie.
Right.
It was a very disappointing show. And to top it off, it was a musical.
Yep. So musical
ending.
Fucking shitty ending. Lady Gaga, which, like you said, not the worst actor in the world, but I think the fact that she was in the movie forced everybody to kind of like bow down to the idea of a musical. There's that. So yeah, with that being said, guys, bad movie. We don't recommend it. Just never watch it. Stick to the first one.
Stick to the first one.
Yeah, because this one just felt like more of a cash grab than anything.
Yeah.
And we won't be the only people saying that. Everybody's saying that this movie sucks.
Yeah.
And a month ago, IGN posted that it was 5 out of 10.
That's right. Yeah.
I see it now.
Yeah.
I see it now.
We still give it a shot.
We still gave it a shot.
We still went and put in our money for this pre-screening and nothing. Like it just we didn't feel anything. We all just left the movie theater and like, do you remember part of the movie?
Fuck no.
No.
I don't even. I spaced out.
Yeah.
Throughout half of it because there's like 10 songs.
Yeah.
There's like all these moments where you don't even know if it's real because Lady Gaga probably not even a real person.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So
you have a theory on that though.
Yeah, I believe. I told him that since he's already done it before, he's doing it again, and that is creating this a figment of like love with this girl Harley Quinn, and I don't think she's even real because throughout the whole movie she gets let into places that she's not allowed.
Yeah.
Like the jail, for example, and she's always there, but nobody pays attention to her, or nobody's like necessarily saying this person exists. I think it's just him in his mind.
Yeah.
So there you go with that.
Yeah.
That's just a little thing that I think, but if it's not true, then cool, whatever.
And here's my other thing that I feel is going on, and this is DC, right?
It's DC.
So sometimes I feel like they just killed off this kind of this Joker in particular, because of the cleanse, because of DC's trying to reboot everything.
Exactly, yeah, because they removed everything.
Yeah.
The Snyder films, not even part of it anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's
so
completely
maybe
fresh.
it's that, but to do Joker that dirty at the end, I don't think it should. It shouldn't be. There shouldn't just be a movie. There shouldn't be a movie
There
at all.
should have not been a movie. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's better. It's better if you stay out of the movie theater for this because you're gonna have that Joker that you once loved is gonna have a bad taste in this movie.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing really to look forward to. So there's that's it, guys.
that's pretty much it.
Just don't go watch it.
We're just ranting right now. We're
just saying how we feel, and let's do scores.
Let's do scores.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about the cast or actors. I just want to get over with this one because this one sucked so much. So with my score, it's very low. I didn't enjoy this movie. I hated the musical. Disliked some of the actors that we got, the new ones. I'm gonna have to rate this really, really low, guys. 43% for me. And that's me being nice. That's me being really, really generous.
Okay.
43 for me. What about you, sir?
I'm gonna go with a 51.
51.
Yes, and that's because they stay at least, and this is not even the acting or the musical. This is just the cinematography of itself.
Right.
Where they kind of still, that cinematography that we got from the very first movie was kind of still there.
It was.
And I was like, and those little snippets of the city and all that stuff, like kind of gave me hope. Like, maybe it's gonna, just branch out to something better or whatever.
Absolutely.
So
you know what? Going to that, there was a moment where I had a little bit of like, oh my gosh, something's happening.
Yeah.
Something new. It was when he was saying, stop singing to Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah.
Stop singing. And she just kept singing.
Yeah.
And then she left. I thought there was going to be a total breakdown. I thought he was going to pull a gun and just shoot her.
Yeah.
I thought he was like, I'm done with these fucking musicals. Like a fourth Broadway.
Yeah.
Fourth breaking wall type thing. But it just didn't happen. And back to disappointment.
Yeah, exactly. but no, cinematography, I still got to give credit to that. It was pretty good. It's just the story, the plot,
the whole
cast,
the whole thing itself.
Well, not even the cast either, but it was just the story.
Yeah.
It just plainly the story. The higher ups had to say in this. So.
Okay.
So yeah.
So 51 for you.
Yeah.
43 for me. That means we meet right in the middle For The Joker 2 at 47%.
Wow.
Boo hoo.
No,
Movie was trash. Get out of here. We don't want these musicals.
I do have to clarify though something. This is wait. Because our lowest score we've ever done in the final pop was Madam Web.
Yeah.
This still beats Madam Web.
It still beats Madam Web, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right. Well,
all right,
that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys for listening. Make sure to go to our website at thefinalpop.com where you can review this movie as well.
And you can find us on Instagram at thefinalpop.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, stay entertained.